It is a new month, January. So 1-4. Today is the 4th of January, and it is the year 2021. Nice work, scholars. Welcome back. I hope you had a great break. We are today doing lesson number 53. Lesson number 53. Our first word today, comfortably close to that red margin, is the word basin. They filled the basin with water and then dipped the washcloth inside to moisten it. Basin. Pause for a moment. Analyze the word basin. All right, let's see how you did. How many syllables in basin? Right, 2 syllables. Our first sound is B. Our second sound is A, using the a, ah, saying its name sound. Bay. Finger space. S. Eh. So first sound of s, first sound of I-E. Basin. Did you catch the rule in basin? An ah, saying its name sound, means we have the A, E, O, U rule. Say it with me. Ready? A, E, O, and U. Usually say A, E, O, and U at the end of a syllable. Basin. Our next word also begins with a B. Comfortably close to that red margin, we're going to write the word breeze. The slight breeze made the winter air feel even colder. Breeze. Scholars, pause for a moment. Analyze breeze. Breeze is a one-syllable word. Br. Bring. Breath. Brought. Brag. Bread. Br. Our next sound is E. Did you get the multiple letter phonogram? E-double-E always says E. Good job if you did. Final sound, Z, breeze. But scholars, you're noticing, right? We did not breeze through that word quite yet. We have a silent final E. Which silent final E could it be? Breeze. Right, it is no job E. This could actually be the word breeze without that E, but it has always been there. That's the way it is in the dictionary. We want, of course, the dictionary spelling of the word breeze. So that old cranky curmudgeon, right? Oh, I've always been there. I'm never going to leave, right? Breeze. We are all ready to our third word, which also starts with a B. Button. The button on his shirt fell off. Button. Pause for a moment. Analyze button. Spellers, how many syllables in button? Did you say 2? B, a, t, t, button, button. Right. First sound of the u, oo, First sound of the o, oo. Button, button. And scholars, take a quick moment. Did you find the rule? I'll give you a little hint. Aha, say them both. Remember, if you didn't catch that, it's okay. Growth mindset tells you to catch that now and write it down with me. That's learning. Say them both. But, ton. Right? When we see this word, we just say button. Right? Maybe you built a snowman over winter break and gave it a button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal. But, ton. Button. Our last word, scholars, does not start with a B. I know, disappointing. But it is a word we've talked about a little bit in our history work recently. It's the word cabbage. Cabbage is one of the items used to make bubble and squeak. Remember, bubble and squeak is that fish and vegetable stew. Cabbage. All right. Pause for a moment. Analyze cabbage. I'm going to give you a little hint. There will be 2 rules in cabbage. 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 All right, scholars, let's see how you did with cabbage. Cabbage has 2 syllables. K, a, b. First sound of the k, think. First sound of a, and a b, cab. Like you take a taxi, cab. And then b, a, j. Second sound of the g, j. Right, otherwise it looks like cabag. Cabbage, j. And we have a silent E. We're going to come back to that silent E in just a moment. First, did you notice the b? Right, so say them both. I'm going to try to fit that all on one line. Say them both. For the b, right, cabbage. But we, of course, when we're reading, just say cabbage. But to spell, we're going to say both of those b. And we have an e after a g. So scholars, it is CG rule 3. A G before an E may say J. It's the magician. Poof. Causing the G to say its second sound. Listen to that rule again. Say it with me if you know it really well. A G before an E may say J. Cabbage. All right, scholars, our bonus word today is actually 2 capital cities. So the South American country of Bolivia has 2 capital cities. They have split the work of the 2 capitals for that country. Each of them has part of the workload of the country. So one of those is Sucre, which is spelled like this, Sucre, and the other is La Paz. Sucre and La Paz are the capitals of Bolivia. Sucre and La Paz. And then scholars, if you would like for a fun little optional enrichment down here in the bottom part, you could design a jacket or a sweater, and something that has buttons on it. Right? And you can design the cool buttons. So give a nice close-up shot. I will have a sample of my warm, fuzzy sweater with buttons on it for you to look at in the post if you would like. Thank you so much for joining me for this first lesson back after winter break. our first lesson of 2021. We have, scholars, just 2 weeks until the end of this grading period. Right? So we have just 7 spelling lessons left in the first half of 3rd grade. Keep up the great work. Remember, open that Google form, answer the 5 questions about the spelling words, and remember to click submit at the bottom of that Google form. Thanks for joining me again today. Have a great night.